Hello, hello, hello. It is Tuesday night at 8 p.m. here on the East Coast time, and I want to welcome everyone to HSN Gets Crafty with moi. Yes, Suzanne Runyon. Hi, cuties. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. We've got an awesome lineup tonight. If you're brand new to the show, I'd love to say hello to you. What are we looking at? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, Evelyn?
Careful hitting it with your hand.
Well, I, in a former life, was Italian. And I use my hands
You do.
all the time. She's like,
banging it.
don't use your hands. I'm like, that's like, I don't even have a comparison for that. The one I had, I'm not going to say. Okay, well, tell me if I'm hitting it later.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't. Okay, yes, in a past life I was Italian. I also think, you're like, really? You think of past lives? I'm so weird. All right, so here we go. Let me explain what's happening. Hi, crafting cuties. If you're brand new to the show, please put first timer. Evelyn, if you do me a favor and hook me up on the computer, that would be awesome. Thank you, my love. Here's what I want to know. You guys are a huge part of it. I love your comments, and I try to share a lot of them. I do shout outs to start with, although I am making my shout outs shorter, only because I am now featuring your projects that you will find on our HSN group page, which I will discuss in just a second. But here's what happens if you're new. I love this show so much, and I love you guys for tuning in so much, and I love everything about it. And what we do is we feature products typically almost 0.9% of the time that are not featured on the air. You never see them on the air. So we get to explore lots of things. Last week we did cross stitch, which, gosh, I haven't talked about cross stitch in 100 years. So we do have all brand new items. I love a couple of these because they were questions you had on our HSN Facebook page, our group page now, that we're able to kind of dive into a little bit in tonight's show, as well as feature some brand new kits I think you're going to love. So stick with me. We're featuring Hunky Dory products, which are amazing and really charming and really imaginative. But first, I will start with shout outs. Although I will truncate them because I know everybody loves me to get into the meat of all this. But I like saying hi to you guys, and I want to get everybody on board. So that's how I do it, to make sure nobody misses out on the meat and potatoes of the show. All right, up first, Loretta, you are the first one on today. Hello, Loretta. Good evening from Texas. Then we have Lori Lee joining us. We also have Kimberly here. Hi, everyone from Walla Walla, Washington. I remember her because I remember Walla Walla, Washington. Michelle, hello from Tupper Lake, New York. Hi, Michelle. Melina is back from Milwaukee. Lorraine is a first timer. Hello, Lorraine. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. Kathy's joining us from Nebraska. Diana is from Skysville, Maryland. Well, hello. Linda's joining us. She says, hi, Suzanne from Michigan. Loving my today special from Diamond Press. Yay! Okay, I did have a couple of you guys post, I think it was like yesterday. Obviously, it must be arriving at everyone's house because we had a couple people already posting their projects. If you got that mega Diamond Press today special kit, please post on our Facebook page and our group, and I will show that in just a second because I want to see what you came up with. Already some really cool ideas are coming up, and people are having fun just kind of exploring with all the goodies that were included. All right, Lori's joining us from Robert Lee, Texas. Kathy is joining us from Las Vegas. Hi, Kathy. Welcome back. We have Corey Sue, who's a first timer. Welcome, Corey Sue. Glad you're there. Susan, watching from West Harrison, Indiana. Tina is a first timer. Look at all my newbies. Hi, new crafting cuties. Beverly from Charlotte, North Carolina. She's a first timer. We have June from Texas. Donna from Texas. Look at you Texans. Love Texas. Nancy's joining us from Michigan. Marie from Elks Grove, California. Jennifer says hello. Pamela's joining us from Minnesota. Rosemary says hi to everyone from Boothwyn, Pennsylvania. Corey Sue said Coatesville, PA. Believe it or not, I used to live in Coatesville, Pennsylvania. I used to, when I first started my career on doing this kind of work, I was with QVC, and I lived in Coatesville for many, many years. We were way up kind of in the country in this little area, and it's beautiful. I loved Coatesville. It's very, very pretty, but I'm actually incredibly familiar with Coatesville. All right, we have, let's see, Mona's joining us from Louisiana. Yes, my first time. Hi, Mona, with a lot of enthusiasm. I love that. Jax is joining us, hey, from Boise, Idaho. Hello. Christina's joining us from Sacramento, California. Hi, Christina. Karen is joining us from Maryland. Lynn says hello from Indiana. Sharon from Michigan. Anthony, hi, baby. Crafting Cuties singing in. Hi, Suzanne. Singing in or signing in? I'd love you to sing in. I like singing in better than signing in. You know, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. It's Tuesday night. Let's get crafty together. Diane from the same, we're doing a musical next week on Tuesday night, so join us for that. Diane from San Simeon, California. Doreen from Snowy, New Hampshire. Andre is joining us. Shout out to my wife there at HSN. Oh, Andre. Oh, Andre, how cute. Well, come here. You got to come up here, Evelyn. Evelyn, baby Leo Andre, congratulations. Baby Leo has more hair, a bigger head of hair than I've ever seen a baby have. This is Evelyn, my producer. DeWitt, you might as well come up. They got to see your suit. Wow, I'm bringing everybody out.
Group.
Come on in. Here's DeWitt. Look at this outfit today, girls. Wow! Isn't that awesome? And that is her husband.
We're wearing black.
Oh, everybody got the memo today. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look, your outfit.
Team.
Use it short. No. Oh, wait. Show your shoes.
Oh, yeah,
all the way down to the neon green tennis shoes.
There we go.
Yeah, you're getting old there, DeWitt. That's
I
what
am,
know.
but I don't have the leg stretch
I couldn't get my leg up there anyway. What am I making fun of?
Bye, cuties.
Anyway, hi, Andre. How cute. Andre checked in. All right, Amelia. Hey, she says hello there, and everyone from Maryland. Marilyn is joining us from Cutter Bay, Florida. Kay's watching from California. Joanne from Lake City, Florida. We also have Marilyn still trying to find more time to play with the TS, but so far I love it. Oh, that's the Diamond Press. If you missed it, you can go back and watch last week's show, and you can see we did a kind of a more in-depth look at it, and Beth Kingston, the guest, actually surprised me and joined us. Oh no, 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks. No, it was last week. That's right, it was last week. How time flies when we're crafting. Suzanne, another Suzanne from Staten Island, New York. Hello. Karen from Rochester. Agnes is joining us. She said that today's special was awesome. I'm glad you love it. Lynn, found you. Good evening from Pocono Mountains. I love Pocono Mountains. And welcome. I'm glad you found us. I hope it wasn't too hard. Donna's joining us. Trisha's joining us. First timer, Parachute, Colorado. There's such a place as Parachute, Colorado? Wow.
Make the parachutes there?
Do you jump in to get? Do you jump in by parachutes to get there every day? Well, that'd be something. Yeah, see how Evelyn's on the search now. She's on Google looking. All right, Linda from frosty, snowy southwest Michigan. Hello. Nicole's joining us. Love you and your enthusiasm for crafting and creativity. Thank you, Nicole. Laura's here from Michigan. Elizabeth, first time watching. Manassas, Virginia. Hello, welcome. Maria's joining us from California. Kathleen is a first timer from Ohio. Yay, a fellow Buckeye. Elaine, hi from Cathma Falls, Oregon. Ooh, I bet that's beautiful. Agnes, hey Texans. Tina, can the two feeds, HSN and Suzanne pages, be synchronized? She's reading comments from one feed and I'm on the other. All right, so yes, that is a problem. We've had that problem before. No, we have had that problem. Now, I will say, the feed from hsn.com, or HSN's Facebook page, and our Facebook group page, those are synchronized, right? My tech team. But unfortunately, if you go through Suzanne Runyon on HSN, that I can't see the comments there.
And that's what she's talking to.
Yeah, that's what she's referring to. And I apologize. Don't ask me why. I guess it's because that's my own page for HSN. So if you come through on HSN's Facebook page where you see my face and my guest Anita's face, you can then comment and I'll see it. If you're on our HSN group page and you comment there, it should all be going in here. But I will let all the text wizards behind the scene to make sure of that. We're sure of that? We're pretty sure. We honestly are told that. So they're all dumping in, except if you go to my HSN Suzanne Running page. Okay, so sorry about that. I apologize, because I do miss comments if you go to my page. Melina says the TS should be here tomorrow. Yay! Paper crafting with Rebecca. I'm loving my Diamond Press Mixed Media goodies and my new We Are Member Keepers adhesive folio. Oh, lovely. Paula's from Nevada. I know I got to get going here. Sylvia from Santa Barbara, California. Brenda from Tulsa. We have Lisa from Rochester, New York. Love these live craft shows. Thank you, honey. Crafty Diva, she says, checking in from Indianapolis. Glad you're back. Hello from Texas. That's Mary, my first time too. Well, welcome. Loretta, I love singing too. I love that, Loretta. That's great. Lori from Pennsylvania. Carletta said, hi to it. Antonia says, hot stuff. Brenda, cool green suit. Stefan says, howdy from Palm Springs, California. Hello. Fern, can I get closed captioned? Can Fern get closed caption? I know I talk fast. It's probably all mumbly because I talk so fast. Closed caption probably can't keep up. You should be able to. Does anybody know? Oh, you know what? Jessica is on the social world for me. She might be able to help you out. She might be able to type something in to help you find that. Doreen, not everyone could wear that suit. Love it. God knows that is the truth. But only DeWitt. It is his signature. Deborah from Georgia. Melina. She says, Kingston and Crafty. Oh, I love that. That's Beth Kingston, who was with me last week. Trudy from South Carolina. Melina, oh, we said that. Sharon, green for St. Patrick's Day.
Ahead of the game.
You're ahead of it. You know, yeah, no, the rest of that's right. Sherry, first timer from Connecticut. Hello. Amelia is joining us. She's in a nice suit. Marie says from Fairport, New York. Judy from Black Mountain, North Carolina. Okay, do me a favor. Hi, everybody else. I know I got to move on. Evelyn will keep an eye out for you first timers. And I apologize if I didn't get your call. I'm so close. I'm going to finish it. Julie, Gloria, Ty, or T. Vanderella from Philadelphia got mine. Did I say it?
Vanderella.
I said it right. Oh, wow. And I love Philly. I used to live obviously right outside of Philly. Mindy is here. HSN going to have their full day of crafting. Not only am I going to tell you about it, I'm going to tell you what the today's special is going to be at midnight. I told everybody online they better tune in tonight because they're going to find out what it is. And Sue said hello from South Carolina. Yes, I did it. All right, let's get started. Now, the next thing we're going to do is talk about our new Facebook group. It is growing so fast, and it's because of you guys. And probably the greatest way to be able to follow along is to join our Facebook group if you can. So if we can, Sir DeWitt, would you please go to our Facebook group page? I want you to please join it because what's really cool is you guys are posting your work. And I love it. Everybody's getting so inspired. We try to help people. There were a couple questions about, hey, what about a stamping platform? And I talked about that, but we have a new one coming up. We were asking this week, hey, what are your favorite inks to use? I have Prism inks coming up. I want you to learn about that. So it really inspires all of us here. Do you have the Facebook page we can go to? I'm sorry?
It logged me out. Just roll.
I can probably pull it up here if you want.
Yeah, but it's...
Oh, yeah.
Or like here.
No, you got it. You got it. Yes, please do, Evelyn.
Yeah.
Okay, just do whatever you guys want to do. Anyway, we'll show you it. But I do want to comment because we'll just move on. What I do is each week I pick some things I've found on the page, and then I want you guys to see them. And I especially want you to join in. But here are my picks for this week. Are you ready? All right, Carol is up first. Carol said she did a notelet holder and a little note cards. Look how cute this is. It's Crafter's Companion papers, diamond pressed gems. She did Crafting Companion sentiments, and SOL is, come on, SOL.
Stamps of life.
Oh, Stamps of Life, thank you. Love Stamps of Life. We have a ton of their stuff, but look how awesome those are. Isn't that great? All right, up next, Lisa Brewster. She said, I saw this on this afternoon with Crafter's Companion. I made these when they first came out. Everyone was super impressed with it when they received it. The lilies are embellished by Jolie from a few years back. It's a lovely die. Isn't that stunning? Like, that is really something. So I was really caught by that. And of course, Easter's not too far off, so I decided to do that one. All right, Sandy Smith. Now, this is her egg she made last year. Now, these are on the floor, everybody. So let's get an idea of how big they are. But also, she was from, I want to say, England. Shoot, there was another gal from South Africa who posted this week. I think she's from England, maybe. Shoot. You know what? Next time I'll have to ask you to note that for me.
Sure.
But anyway, guys, I'm not sure exactly what, I know what it is, but I don't know how it's done. But I was so impressed at the momentous size. So I had to share it with you guys. All right, up next, this is Christina. She says, I was thrilled to watch the replay from Tuesday's show with Marilyn Olskamp and hope cross-stitching makes a comeback. Been cross-stitching for about 50 years and got into doing cards over 20 years. Here are some of my latest designs done for friends and family. I had to post this one. I love dogs anyway, but how awesome are the cross-stitch of the dogs? Like, what a cool thing to cross-stitch, and it looks so authentic. Like, it almost looks like the original picture. Like, who wouldn't be thrilled with a gift of their animal cross-stitched, right? Because we had that last week, I definitely wanted to highlight that. And then we have Melanie, who said, in the theme from last night's Facebook Live, I thought I'd share a couple of cross-stitch pieces I currently have displayed. I thought these were amazing. She says, I don't frame my pieces anymore unless it's something I want to leave out year-round and preserve them. Otherwise, she mounts them on acid-free mat board, just finish them off myself with things I found around the craft store and clearance thrift stores and flea markets. Anyway, so I think these are fantastic. I love the black background. I thought that was a really cool alternative to Sign of the basic colors. And then look at the workmanship on the right. And again, that was our theme last week. So if you missed the show, that was last week's theme, was actually cross stitch. And if you got the Today Special from Diamond Press and you opened the box and went, I don't even know what to do with it, watch last week's show because we take kind of a deep dive into it to help you figure out what all that stuff is. All right, here we go. The next crafting show, a big one, this is a 24-hour event, is going to be March 28th, and I'm making an official announcement. Not 100% sure if I'm allowed to, but it's my show, so I'm going to go ahead. So what is the today's special? And you got to join me at midnight for it. It is the first update of the Gemini embossing and die cutting machine. It's not been updated in 8 years. One of the best machines you'll ever use. But why tune in? Because if you have it, you're going, well, I already have a Gemini machine. Why do I need another one? I'm not telling you why you have to tune in. There's so many cool updates to it, and it's such a great concept of what Sarah has done. So it is a world launch of this brand new machine, and it's a whole bunch more. So there you go. That is your sneak peek. But remember, you really do have to watch, because I can't even tell you. It goes on and on and on. And I cannot tell you everything that they've jam-packed into this offer. And it's going to be so cool. So there you go. March 28th, please mark it on your calendar. We are going to talk Gemini. It's a brand new machine. And again, there's just this whole cool thing surrounding it. There's a great auto ship. I will actually share more with you as we get closer to the 28th date. And I know Sarah usually about a week out does a really in-depth preview. So I know she'll do a much bigger preview. And that is with Crafter's Companion. We love our Sarah Davies. All right, guys, you ready? Let's get started. We're going to jump into the world of crafting. March 28th, just note that. I'm excited. I want one. So yeah, if you don't have an embossing machine or a die-cut embossing machine, please tune in. Mindy says she loves it. I love it too. Paper Crafting with Rebecca says, love the cross-stitch dogs. I do too. Isn't that cool? All right, let's go on. Now, Anita Olskamp's joining me, and we have Hunky Dory craft kits. And there's several pieces to the next section you're about to see. So I definitely want you to stick with the whole thing. This first kit I thought was absolutely adorable. Let me slide it down just a little bit for you. This one is called the Home Sweet Home, and it's a card concept kit. It's $17.99, and right now, because it is crafting month, we have 5 flex pays, so you can get this home for literally $3.60. All right, so what you're getting is you're getting all of these little pages, and what I loved about it, you're going to end up making, and I'm going to make one live, and then I've already pre-made one. You're going to make these 3-dimensional, adorable cards, not just kind of, oh, they're cute cards, but I mean stand-up adorable cards. So here is the first one that I created. I'll just show you up here on camera, but you'll see there's dimensionality to it. So I know Anita's going to get into it and tell us all about it. So let's jump over and say hello to Miss Anita, who's joining us for this show. Hello, Anita. Welcome back.
Thank you. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, everybody who's joined us. Nice to see you.
It's so good to see you as always. Now, we've got several different things we're going to talk about. This is the first one. I guess my first instinct when I opened this was, oh my gosh, literally you need some tape and you're pretty much good to go. I loved how quick this all came together.
I know. This is such a great kit. Like, for the price, it's amazing. You get 12 cards. You get to make 12 cards with this kit. And when I go to the grocery store or to the store to buy a greeting card, I'm paying way more for just one card. And these are not just a flat card that you can, just one dimensional. They have so much dimension to them that it just is so great. So I don't know. I'm going to go to my overhead camera and I can give you a little bit closer look at them.
Perfect.
Okay. So what I wanted to show you, so the card kit comes with envelopes, but I also want to show you the back. It comes with a full set of instructions on how to construct these. And once you've made one, I mean, it obviously will be very easy to make the rest. But also wanted to show you that they are fully designed, meaning that there are no white backgrounds. Like, they're all fully colored and patterned on both sides. And each comes, so there's 12 cards, but there's 6 different designs, so 2 of each design. And I'm just going to go and flip through them. And so you'll have 4 of the die cut sheets. And then you have, they're all die cut, but these ones are, they go together. So you'll need like a house with a long section like this. And what I wanted to show you also is that if you pick one of the houses, if you'll notice the background of this house is a pink polka dot, it actually matches the pink polka dot. So you'll know which pieces go together. And that's on the backs of these. So you'll need those, one of those, and then you'll also need, these are the little pieces that go to decorate your cards. They're all the little elements to make it unique. And so I've made one of each card that I can show you close up.
Okay.
Just move that out of the way. And they're all very different for a variety of occasions. They're so cute and they're so easy to make. And I can just show you, like, give you a closer look at the dimension of the cards. And now I used foam tabs or foam pads. I'm not sure if everybody's familiar, but they're like little double-sided adhesive, but they're foam and they have a little bit of dimension to them. And so you can use those, or you can use double-sided tape. The foam does add a little bit of extra depth. And they also lay flat so that they fit into the envelope that comes with the kit. So you can mail them without having to get a box or anything like that. So they just fit like that inside the envelope for mailing. And then when the recipient receives them, they just have to stand them up, and it's called like an easel card. But they have like, they're all different varieties. Like there's some that are for men. So this is like a little garden shed. There's another one for the gardener in front of another shed. This is a little playhouse for a little girl or somebody who likes to play with dolls. This is another one that is great for school-age children with a little tricycle, and the sentiment, have lots of fun today. There's also this one, is Home Sweet Home. And then there's this one, the Crafty Hut.
Can I tell you something that cracked me up? One of the images you guys on here, and I literally laughed out loud because you're all going to appreciate this, is we're going to come to my overhead too. Anita, I got to show this. Now here's something else that's really cool. All of them have a non-foiled side, and then all of them have a foiled side. Just because I love glitter, everything I did, and I'm going to do tonight, I did foil. But see that one right there? A box of packages. If it only said HSN on there, that would be even funnier. But isn't that hilarious? They even include, wait, look at this. I loved this one. Yeah, beer bottles. So you got the guy doing the lawn, you know, the whole story. Like when you really started looking at these really wonderful images, it was just cracking me up at all the funny little things that you guys included with these various images. And I like it too because everything just pops out, you guys. You don't even need scissors with this. And you can put together the cutest darn cards. Now, a couple things to note. Right now on your screen, if you want to buy this instantly and not wait, and I will tell you that whenever you see anything that we do here on the Tuesday night show, they're all extremely limited. So if you're just like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. I'm not a real big crafter. I don't know how to do it, but I think the cards are adorable. I'm going to try it. You go to the bottom of the screen and you'll see it says HTTPS. You can shop right there. It's pinned to the bottom of your comments. You will not leave our shopping experience if you go that route, but it's pinned there. So if you want to use that and buy it right now, you don't have to wait and do it after the show. And I do recommend buying it if you really think, you know, it's super charming and I love it. You can buy it right now and go ahead and get it at home. And then you will have it on its way as we continue on showing you how it works. So I just want to point out, yes, you can shop for all the products right now without leaving our experience together. All right, Miss Anita, I want you to continue on and let's show them how it works.
Okay, so I'm going to put those aside. Now, I don't know which one you chose. I hope we didn't choose the same one. I chose the crafty one.
Okay, I will not choose that one. I will choose another one.
Okay, because I thought it was appropriate for all of us crafters who are joining in today. So the Crafty Hut was, I think, ideal. And I never usually see one that is for crafters. So I thought that was cute.
I did too.
So like I said, you need like the short house piece and then this long house piece. And that's the one you're actually going to start with. But you can match them up by knowing that the backs will match. And I've gone ahead and I've pre-taped this just because I wasn't sure how long this was going to take. So when you get the this long piece, it looks like an arrow, it will show you on the instructions. All of this is on the instructions, and the instructions are fully colored too. And also on the HSN website, when you click on to purchase the item, it will show pictures of all of the designs of the houses, so that you can kind of go by that as your directions kind of thing if you want to look to see what it's going to look like. So when you get it, there's little fold lines, and you just follow the instructions, and you're going to have this little tiny fold here, and it tells you even where to place the tape, the double-sided tape. So once you peel it off, you just fold these two little pieces together. You kind of pinch it together, and that's going to be to hold your the front piece up. So it's this little piece here. You can see it. It's like a little triangle, and then there's another or two more pieces of tape, and this is going to be holding your base.
And tell what kind of tape you think they would recommend using, because I will tell you this is really nice, strong cardstock.
Yeah, it is very thick cardstock. I use the Sukwang double-sided tape.
So if you want to use a
holds
heavier
really
duty
well.
one, right? You definitely want to use a heavier duty one.
Yes. Yeah. I haven't tried using the tape gun tapes, but I would think that these are better quality tape than, for something that, especially when there's lots of bend in it, you're going to have some resistance. So you want to have a good strong tape.
Yep.
And then I just taped around the little arrow, top of the arrow. And then this piece matches up, and you put the insides are both pink, so you're going to match them together. And then the outside, you just line up. And then that is the base of your card. So fairly easy. Oh, and one thing I did want to mention too is if you have a scoring tool or even just the back of a knife, if you fold it and give it a nice crisp crease, it will help keep it from popping back up. All right, so that is the base of the card, and then the rest is all just decorating it. And I did want to point out there is a little spot here to put a sentiment on all of the cards if you wanted to put to and from. And then, like I said before, that this is totally designed. Like even the back, it's all faded, but it's a nice little design in the back, and there's no white spot here, so it's completely decorated, which I think makes it even more detail. And then, like Suzanne, like you said, there's lots of gold detail on it, gold foil detail. And so I'm going to just start, actually I'm going to start with the roof. All of the houses have a little roof line. And you just basically just line it up.
I thought the decorating part of it was so much fun.
Yes, I know. That's kind of the fun part. Once you make the base, and the rest is you can make it any way you want. You can decorate it any way you want. And so that's the crafty part that I like.
Well, and I also
And now
love
I'm
too
using-
that there were so many pieces and parts to play with. You know what I mean? Like it was just so
Yes.
adorable. Like look how cute this is, you guys. It's a teddy bear and a little doll baby having like a little tea party get together. And that's I'm gonna do the kids one. But just how darn cute are these little images? Can you see it? Let's see if I can get it focused in. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah.
What? Why isn't that focusing up? It doesn't like my little doll baby at all. What's up with that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead there, Anita.
Yeah, no, I'm just like you, same with me. I see these little, they have little flowers that you can decorate, put right on your windowsill. And then this one also has little table and chairs to decorate with as well. And I think they all have fence as well. So you kind of just play around with it and the location and the placement of everything.
I think that was the fun part, was being able, and the dimensionality. It was really fun because what I did was, if you'll see this little piece of grass up here in the front right here. So what I did is I took and put my grass up front, and it gives it, like, again, now notice I didn't do any pop dots behind here at all. So even if you don't have that, you're like, well, I just don't have any of that. I got some tape though. You can still make a really, really cute little card with it. So, but once you pop it up, all the stuff becomes so much more dimensional. So I think it's really a fun to use them. But I just want you to know, can you imagine sending somebody a card that looks like this and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. You know, how did you make it? And you need nothing more than some double stick tape. Again, would recommend some heavier tape when you're doing the folded part down here, only for it to really stick together, because this is really, really nice, heavy duty cardstock. So it'll make it hold better. I would recommend that, because I think it works really well. All right, I want to get to some comments while you're playing with yours. Brenda says hi. Brenda goes, oh, I love Hunky Dory. Pamela gives us a wave. Tracy says hi. Amelia, I can't wait to see my crafting stuff. So you're waiting on all your today's special goodies. Paper Crafting with Rebecca says hi, Anita. Bettina says hello, Anita. Brenda says hello, Anita. Joy says hi, Anita. Love Hunky Dory with all caps. Paper Crafting with Rebecca says double-sided is quality, very nice. Lisbeth says hi, Sarah. Hi, HSN friends. I love it. Let's see, Jennifer. Those would be cute to lay flat and use the embellishment for scrapbook pages. I use a lot of cards kits that way. What do you think about that from Jennifer?
That is a really good idea. So she uses the embellishments for the scrapbook pages?
Yeah, she said, like she was saying, if you just wanted to use the house part in your scrapbook page, you know what I mean, with all the embellishments, that would be so cute. And then you have photos of somebody, their new home or whatever it might be. She's just using all this stuff and taking it off of the actual, and not making cards with it. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. Yeah. And even
that-
you could also do the opposite, is if you wanted to use the house base and you have other craft supplies around to decorate the house with, it doesn't have to be these that came with it. You can also use whatever you have in your craft room.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? All right, so let me get through more questions here too. Nancy, where do I find this? All right, Miss Nancy, so what you want to do is down on the very bottom of your comments, you're going to see it. It says https bit dot, I don't even know why it says that. Personally, Nancy, I'll be honest with you, it drives me crazy. I wish it would just say shop HSN, but then I can't control that. So it's there on the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, you can order this kit instantly without leaving our Facebook Live event. So if you do want to buy it right now, Miss Nancy, just click on that and it will safely take you to a place where you can purchase it. So definitely take advantage of that while they're still available. Because as I mentioned, these kits, when we bring them in, are usually very limited and made only for our Tuesday night show. Jackie wants me too. Julie said funny. Jeannie says, dag it, I'm late. All right, Jean, don't worry, you're not too late. This is our first kit and we've got 3 more to go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, actually 4 more to go. All completely different, so you haven't missed too much. Let's see. Okay, I don't need another machine. I have enough now. All right, well, Donna, still join me at midnight because I have a lot of other stuff from Crafters Companion coming up. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Dana. I'm just making sure I get everything. Is there free shipping on this? That's what shows up on my phone. Well, no. Yeah, if it's over $75, Brenda, you will get free shipping on everything you shop for in a single day. Right now, the shipping should be $5 and, 95 cents or something like that. But we do have 5 FlexPay, yes. So you do not have free shipping, but if you get to $75 even in our show, then everything you buy ships for free, so you do save a lot of money. Lisa says, love Hunky Dory. Their crafts along don't have any option for buying from USA. What does that mean? Anita, can you answer that one?
Their crafts along?
Their craft alongs?
I think that's on the Hunky Dory.
Oh, on the Hunky Dory website.
From Hunky Dory, got it. Okay,
right,
so
because they're based out of UK.
Oh, well, and where do you get your Hunky Dory then? From us. So there you go. So now we fixed that, Lisa. You can buy it from us. Nancy says, I love Hunky Dory. Hi, Anita. Julie says, Hunky Dory, tough cardstock, so nice to work with. She loves it. Joy said, this is darling. Lorraine says, what is she using that looks like a yellow pad? Oh, they want to know the surface you're working on. I know what it is, actually, but you tell
No,
me.
it's, I think it's the sticky specs. I believe that, oh, and hi, everybody that said hi to me. I just want, yeah, so the sticky specs I showed before when I was on before, and it just, I believe we sell them on HSN, right, Dennis? Yeah, we sell them on HSN. And so it's just like little micro dots, and it's really good for like really fine die cuts, or it could be for any size die cuts, but I really like using them. Like I used it on the table and the chair just because I didn't want to put foam pads. I didn't want too much dimension, so I wanted these to lay flat. And rather than get tape out, I just kind of use those. It kind of makes anything a sticker once you add it onto the back.
And again, can
So
you say that
those are
name?
the
Because we're going to try to find it and see if we can't give everybody at least an item number on
Yeah,
it.
it's Sticky Specs. So STICKY, and then Specs is SPECKS. And they're also called micro glue dots, I think, in the description if somebody's
Oh, they're also
looking.
called micro glue dots. So we'll try to find them for you guys. Also, this is so cute too, because look, again, this is what I love. I love all the
Yeah,
foil
I
on one
believe
side.
they're on.
We've got them on hsn.com.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to try to find
Also,
them.
I wanted to point out that I think on every card set, there's a little tag here that says lovingly handmade for you. And I believe it's on all of the, like there's one for all of the cards that you make.
Yeah,
So you can
I can
really
show 'em that.
point out how that these are handmade. Because some
That's
people may not
cute.
believe that you made them.
Yeah, this is it, handmade with love. Have a magical day.
Right.
Handmade just for you. Handmade just to say, enjoy your retirement. To a brilliant little boy. Those are all included as well. And then there's these things you can put down below that you're going to put in this little space right here when you finish it all up. So cute. So look what I just found:
Yeah,
a princess
you
crown.
read the little-
Love. Oh, look how cute that! I love that one. And isn't that fun? All the dimensionality to that is so awesome. Put that on top of mine. All right, so here's what we're going to do, kids.
Yeah,
We
this
are
one it
going
says
to.
on your special day.
It's
Sorry.
on top of the top. No, it's okay. Sorry about
There's
that.
a
I didn't mean to
delay.
interrupt you. I know, right? It's kind of an awkward delay, to be honest with you. All right. So, all right. So do me a favor. Yeah. Why don't you go through and do it? If you can just go full screen. Why don't you show all the designs? Everybody, remember, you're getting 2 of each, and then you use the pieces and parts how you want to. So that's the guy one, or basically can be a guy one.
Yep, it says to the man in my life. But like again, you can mix and match some of the sentiments. And on here it says on your special day. This one is enjoy your retirement, and it says have a blooming lovely day with Gardener's Paradise sign on the window. And this one says have a magical day, a little playhouse sign above the door, and for a very special little girl. And for a lovely lady, the Crafty Hut, have a beautiful birthday. Oh, that's the same one. And then this one is Home Sweet Home. And this one, it says to a brilliant little boy, have lots of fun today. And it's on the door, there's a sign that says no girls allowed. So that one's really cute too.
That's adorable.
So as you can see, they kind of cover the gambit of, different people and occasions in your life, and very easy to make. I mean, like I said, I just prepped mine with a little bit of tape and pop dots, and I'm already done. So very
that fun,
easy.
guys?
They're already cut out, pre-cut.
Okay, so let's see. Agnes said, love these. Trudy
And
says,
they
I
all-
love these. Joyce said, so cute. Dee said, these are so adorable. Leslie, the craft alongs from the website goes live Facebook at 4 p.m. They have so many great things, but you can't buy in the USA, so you have to buy from CC Crafters TV or Paper Wishes or HSN. Well, Lisa, I hope you buy them from HSN. She's talking about the Hunky Dory items from England. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you mine. I would still embellish it a whole bunch more, but that's one of them. And look, just so simple, you guys, but so fun. Like these, well, you know they're going to impress the heck out of anybody who gets them, right? And then they pop up and you put the saying in there and voila, there you go. And again, even if you don't have the dots, which I did not dot this one up at all, how cute is this? So that is our first kit. You'll make 12 cards It is $17.99. You've got 5 flex pays. They're fun. They're very, very cute. And again, just takes card making for me to a new level, but it's so easy. So you don't have to be a really super duper great crafter to be able to make the cutest cards that people will keep, which I love that. All right, so Anita, we are going to go to the next item. So let me set this one up for you guys as I move this one aside. Wasn't that cute? Like, how fun is that? When I got the kit, because I get these at home to try, I was like, oh, these are all so adorable. All right, so the next one, we're going to work with a trio of items. Now, it was really interesting because our question this week was about inks. And it was like, hey, what are the inks that you like to use the most? I thought I pulled one of the inks. Were you able to get confirmation on that one? I sent you one that I really appreciated her answer, and she had an example.
No, I did not get a
You didn't get that one done?
unfortunately.
Okay, all right. I did pull one of you guys' from the question to feature today, but unfortunately, DeWitt couldn't get it confirmed for us to use it, so I apologize because I did have one. But the question was inks, and we asked, hey, what are your favorite inks to use? So we're going to talk about 3 items here. We have Prism inks that we're going to get into. So if you're new or you don't know about Prism, or you're like, I really don't know where to get inks or what to start with, we'll talk about these. Another big question we had on our group page, on our group page, was stamping platforms. We got kind of into a conversation about that, and I had featured a stamping platform that I used for years, and we do have multiple stamping platforms, but I loved it that we had a great stamping platform for me to test and try from Hunky Dory, and I think you guys are going to love it. If you don't have a stamping platform, I'll be honest with you, I think it is crucial to have one because it's basically a no-fault way to screw up your project. Because what happens is a lot of times if you don't ink it right, you know how when you're trying to hand stamp, you get in the wrong place, you can never go back down and re-ink it at the exact same place. What an awesome stamping platform does, it allows you to re-ink and go back after it. Also to do the layered ink projects we're seeing more and more of. So if you don't have a stamping platform, this one is phenomenal. I had a ball working with it. We're going to work with that. Then we also have stamps we're going to talk about, and I'm going to give you all the item numbers in a minute. And these are some of the most beautiful, intricate stamps. Look at that bunny rabbit. Is that so cute? Look at this one. This one is this beautiful bird with the florals. Why is that not focusing right? There we go. And then this is the one I used, obviously. The third one is going to be this incredible butterfly, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, but look at how stunning these designs are. So again, we're working 3 different things, and then we'll do one more kit that kind of works back to this. All right, Miss Anita, we got a lot to cover. Where are you going to start?
I guess I can start with talking about the inks since you brought that up. So this is a set of 6 inks. These are dye inks, so that means they're water-based, which I really like because now I can use them with a little bit of a water and a water brush and paint with them. And especially for these stamps, I really liked how it turned out when I painted with these inks. And the inks are all, they're very pastel colors, but they're not, it's not just light ink. It's not just like you use a little bit of ink. Like there's a lot of ink on them, but it's a dense ink, like that you can see how much color is in there, but it gives you a nice light color. No matter how much ink you have on it, it's not gonna go really dark on you. And I really like these ink pads. They're smallish and they have a nice thick foam on them. And I like the pad itself because you can get your fingers in the little divot here and hold on to it. So sometimes when I'm inking and I accidentally drop it and it ruins my page. So these actually give you kind of a little bit of a grip, and it's also high enough. There's a little ridge so that it's high enough, and then the pad on top of that you're not going to get it all over your fingers. Although sometimes I still manage to get them on. But that's what I really like about these inks. So if you're going to color with these inks, you're going to want to stamp with a pigment ink and then color with these dye inks.
Okay.
So that is what I did with some of these.
Okay,
So
now the
did you
set
want me
that we're going to
show you
feature.
some samples first?
Yeah, but let me just give the item number real quick. For these, you're getting a set of 6. You get Air Force Blue,
Yep,
Sea Green,
okay.
Leafy Green, Salmon, you get Toasted Oak, and Chiffon. And it's 1344415. These are $13.49 with 5 flex. And again, just if you're brand new, these are a water-based. So as you're showing when you go to stamp, I just want you to emphasize what you used as your black base. So because the water base works a little differently than like a StazOn or a Versamark or something like that.
Yeah, so if I am going to stamp, so like anything like this, I'll use either a VersaFine or a VersaClear ink, and those are both pigment inks.
And what that means, guys, it's just kind of explain what that means because we have a lot of brand new people.
Okay, so pigment inks are like oil-based, I believe. So there's a water-based ink, which is the dye ink, and a pigment-based ink, which is not dye. I'm not exactly sure the formula, but they don't mix. So that's why when you stamp with a pigment ink, you can color with a dye ink because then it won't bleed into the lines because it's the pigment and the water don't mix.
Okay,
Well.
perfect. Thank you for explaining that.
So that's why that's important. Yeah. So I guess I'll show you some of the colors of the inks that I was talking about. Like I used all of the stamps that we were showing. This is the butterfly one, and this one I just kind of dabbed a little bit of ink all around, so I had a pastel butterfly. This one I stamped with a blue pigment ink and then colored it in with a little, I just put some on my mat and I'll show you in a minute when I do it. And then colored with the inks with a little bit of ink on my water brush. And then this is another one. It has a little bit of glitter on it as well. Same with the nice pastel colors. And then this one as well, pastel colors with a black ink. And this little bird was colored with the same prism colors.
Oh, that's pretty.
So it has a nice range of colors. And another thing I wanted to add was I could get a really nice teal by mixing the blue and the green. So they do mix really nice and make really nice blendable colors. So I got a really pretty turquoise by mixing the blue and the green.
Oh gosh, that's gorgeous.
And then there's another bird. This one I decided just to color the bird, and then I just glittered the flower but left it in black and white.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. That's
So those are all done. I have more samples, but these are just the ones that were done with the prism inks, just to kind of give you an idea of the nice pastel colors. I also have stamped with the stamps. This is just with a black ink, but just to show you that the stamps come with other stamps as well. And it's, am I holding it too close maybe? So that you can see what the stamps actually look like.
Stamps are beautiful. I love how intricate they are.
And that's the bird. This one has the sentiment, sending butterfly kisses. This one has have a chirpy day. And this bunny is to some bunny very special.
I love the little bunny.
And I also, yeah, they're so cute. And I like that the flowers, you can pop the flowers and, you know, make the animal fade to the background or vice versa. I also wanted to show, though, I kind of did a watercolor effect behind this sentiment. So you can do that as well with those inks, just depending on how much water you add.
I do have a thing. Paper crafting with Rebecca says this is a great price for ink. She goes $2.25 per ink pad. So Rebecca, couldn't agree with you more on that. I love that you point that out. So I appreciate that very much because yeah, and I really love these inks, guys. I have never used them before until they sent me my samples, and I thought they were fantastic. Now, just FYI, I am doing a random background, so I'm using my stamping platform, but not in the traditional manner. So make sure and watch Anita because she's doing it in the traditional way. We're going to pop back to her because I want you guys to see how brilliant this stamp pad is. Now, I love the magnets, Anita, on there, so that was a great feature.
Yes. So yeah, I'll point out some of the features. I really like the concept that they came up with for this stamp platform because the lid comes right off. So if you have a very busy or messy craft room or craft table, you don't have to have it always swinging. You can take it off and actually add your ink right on top of the platform. Like it is removable, and then you know, saves you space. And then the magnets are very strong magnets, and they are on the left-hand side, and they will always find themselves. And then on this
love
side
that.
are like little feet that are on springs. So this is the thing that I like the most about this pad is the pressure comes straight down. So you push straight down, everything gets pushed straight down. With hinged ones, there's always one side that's going to have more pressure than the other. This one is just straight down, and then you just lift it up, make sure that, now see, I missed some here, so I just put it right back, and it's going to find the magnet again, and then you can go right back down over the same place. I'm going to add a little bit more ink.
See, now this is the brilliant part I was talking about.
Over the same.
And those magnets really grab it, which I was really impressed with that. But guys, here's what I love about this, and we've done it a million times. If you try to hand stamp, free stamp, it's a hot mess and you can't go back and you've got to start the whole dumb project over and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. Once you get a really, really great stamping platform, it changes everything. So if you guys don't have one, again, go to the bottom of the comments. It's locked right there and you can shop for everything you're seeing in the show tonight. And seriously, it's probably having a stamping platform is one of my most used tools that I have in my collection, only because it just changes everything about using your stamps, and you'll pull all those stamps out and actually use them because you're not screwing them up all the time. All right, Melanie says hello, a little bit late, but I'm here. All you crafting cuties, hello. We also have, Trudy says, man, I need this. Trudy, let's have a moment. I completely agree with you. Really, it's one of those items that once you start using it, you're like, I had one gal comment after last week's show. She said, oh my gosh, now that I got a stamping platform, I'm using all my stamps. Because Anita, wouldn't you agree? It's so frustrating when you're working so hard on a project and then you've got to repeat it over and over because you can't get that stamp to work right.
I know. Honestly, when stamping used to be very stressful and I would avoid it. And now I think I stamp more than anything.
Isn't that funny? Yeah,
And
it just changes everything.
I don't know if you mentioned it yet, or if you mentioned it, Suzanne, about it comes with 2 magnets as well.
Which are great. And by the way, these little purple tabs they put on it are smart because it helps you pick it up. Because if you just use regular old magnets, they cling to each other and they're impossible to get apart. All right, so I made a background. I'm just going to show you what I did.
Or you snap your fingers.
Oh, I hate that. I have snapped my fingers on those dumb magnets so often it hurts. Paper crafting with Rebecca wants to know, can you buy extra magnets for this?
Yes, you can. Just one second, Dennis. Do they sell extra magnets on HSN?
I'm not sure.
We do have extra magnets.
Can get them.
I'm not sure if they're sold on HSN yet, but we can do that for the future.
Okay, you think that'd work, Dennis? Because I can hear them in the background. Okay, so but they need to go to Ecstasy Crafts for those, right?
Right now, but we'll see if we can get them on HSN
In stock for us.
in the future. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Evelyn's telling me there are magnets on hsn.com. They're just not Ecstasy. I will tell you, Rebecca, that I used extra magnets I have from my other stamping platform on this, and it worked great. So if you already have some magnets, they worked fine, and it didn't affect the actual stamping height that you need because they're about the same size as this was. So, and then Lisa has a great question. She wants to know, are these quick dry inks?
Sorry, are they quick dry inks?
Yeah, do they dry
Is that
quick?
what you said?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it cut out a bit. They are a dye, they're a dye ink, so they do dry quicker than a pigment ink, but they're not, give you enough time to play with them. Like, it doesn't dry terribly quick. But normally dye inks do dry quicker.
Right, because these are water-based. So, and if we can go to Anita's shot full, DeWitt, if you don't mind. I just want to see what she's doing. So again, she's laid out some of the ink on her little, the board or a piece of paper.
Just a little plastic.
leftover piece from somewhere, right? And then she's scooping up with water the color. So that's kind of the benefit. You can use them as I did, just because this is one of the stamps that come with one of the stamping designs. So you can use them like I did and just traditionally stamp. Or I love the fact with these inks specifically, and a lot of inks don't do that, you can actually paint with them. You can see her doing that right there. So, okay, now I do want to give you some item numbers while we watch you paint. For the stamping platform, for sure, especially with our 5 flex pays, everybody. What do you do? Made your credit card, you're in. It's $35.99, 129-1563. And that's the stamping press. I'll tell you, I've used a ton of them. I think this one is really, really good. Also, we didn't note there are measurements along the sides, so it'll even help you figure out card sizes if you need to. So there's measurements here, there's measurements here. These little magnets with the springs are fantastic. So again, it helps you be rather goof proof. Now, if you want to get the stamp pads, we talked about that, but once again, it's 1344415. Now, I'm going to give you the item number for the stamps that we're using, because these are absolutely beautiful. They're only $9.98, and on 5 Flex right now for our craft month, they're $1.98. So you can get those incredible stamps with 5 Flex for less than $2. The first one, called Butterfly Kisses, I'm going to show you my project in just a second, and that's where this cute little flower came out of that I have on my background. This is 1344474. That is called Hunky Dory Crafts for the Love of Stamps Blossoming Butterfly Kisses. And they're $10, which I cannot believe we have such a good price on that. That is the first one, okay? The one that you're seeing Anita working with is called Blossoming Birdie. So Blossoming Birdie, it's 1344474. There it is, 1344474. Again, $9.98, which is fantastic. The third one, which I seem to have lost my card on that. Do you guys have the item number for the third one?
Yes, the bunny. It's up.
The bunny, thank you. Okay, here it is, Blossoming Bunny. It's all under this Blossoming collection, 1344391. Again, go to the bottom, click, you're good. You've got yours reserved, you can get it. So we've asked that. Brenda says, so beautiful. Agnes says, HSN offer VersaFine. Can you check? I don't think we do we? And I'll be quite honest with you too, Agnes, that's what I use. I usually use VersaFine, the Versamark, that line for that black. In fact, I have Stays On with me. So I'll show you mine too. This is what I use. You can find it elsewhere, but I use this, or a lot of people love Versa. And a lot of people commented on our question this week that they used Versa, which is fantastic. So you can choose either one of those, and unfortunately, we really should try to get those in. We need those base inks because you use them with everything, honestly. I use them all the time.
Suzanne, just a fun fact.
Fun fact?
All of our Hunky Dory items are 10% off.
Are they really? Fun fact from Evelyn, my producer, all the Hunky Dory items are an additional 10% off tonight. Ooh, that's a great fun fact.
So the price you see on .com is correct.
Okay, the price you see on .com is the final price and correct.
10%.
Okay. And Agnes, you can see how she's painting, right? So we're good there. Nancy loves the bird stamp. Marilyn, I couldn't find VersaFine on HSN. I bought it on Amazon. Yeah, that would be the elsewhere. FYI. Okay, here we go. How do you clean the Stays On off the stamps? How do you do it, Anita? Or Versa?
How to clean the the VersaFine? I mean, if you're doing it right away, I usually use a baby wipe.
Yeah, me too.
Or a stamp cleaner. If it's a pigment stamp or pigment ink or anything like Stays On that really sticks to your stamps, I would use a cleaner. But if you kind of clean it right away, it usually takes everything off.
Yep, thank you.
But for the dye inks, water is all you need.
Yeah, they came off beautifully, by the way. And it's funny, I'll show you guys my stamp here. So you can see I did the butterfly, and I did it Versa with this, or Stays On here. But I use their inks, the Prism inks here. So you see the results. That comes off really, really easy. Yeah. Okay, before we move on, because I have one more kit we're going to show you guys. What? Oh, shoot. Anita, we got to go to that last kit real quick. Shoot. And I just want to show you, this is what I did. So here's my butterfly. I stamped it. If you guys watched our show 2 weeks ago, we featured light markers. These are water-based markers, and that's how I painted mine. Again, we have the prism, and you just saw Anita use the prism, but just in case you bought these markers a couple weeks ago, that's how I painted mine. And also, I have this kind of opalescence powder that I used to finish off the butterfly in the background. And this leads us to our last and final kit that unfortunately we kind of got to rush through because we spent too much time on the other ones. Here we go. So last and final, we got one more giant kit that is so good. Here, look how big this is, you guys. It's huge. And we're going to build some of the most beautiful cards, and these are great for scrapbooking pages too. And you get all these great elements, and you get the solids. So Anita, I hate to rush this part of it, but we've been having so much fun. I ran out of time. Why don't we walk through what's called wildlife blossoms, if you will?
Okay, so yeah, so this is a little bit different from the concept card kit. This one you do have to have a little bit of imagination to make your own, but it comes with everything that you need. So it has 8 foiled and die cut topper sheets, 8 A4 accent foiled cardstock, and 8 A4 printed cardstock, plus an inspiration sheet. Let me see if I can find the inspiration sheet. Oh, it's at the back there. So the inspiration sheet has, it's fully colored, and it shows you examples of cards that you can make with it. But everything's pre-cut, it's all foiled. So very similar to the concept cards, but it has more options. Like you could probably make a lot more than what you could with the concept card. And I do have some samples. So the reason I guess that we're showing these is they're the same idea as the stamp. So this is the bird. So if you didn't want to do the stamp, or you want to do both, you could do the stamp and color it yourself, or you could get this concept kit, which has the bird with the lovely little flowers in it, and use it to build up some really nice layers to make your own card. And so I just have some samples that I can quickly show you. This one is like an easel card, sort of like what we did, but just decorated with the items in that card kit.
That's gorgeous.
This is the bunny. Somebody loves you, just for you. This is like a slimline card.
Oh, that's
this
awesome.
Is the butterfly. Yeah, so it has all these are pre-cut, and then it has background layers as well. And then this one is a cat wishing you a perfect day. This one you can have 3 different ways to have an easel card.
That's awesome.
This is a horse with flowers on his mane. And then this is a dog with flowers. So they all have the theme of the animal with the flowers. I can go through the quick preview of the what's included. So it's the horse. And there's 2 of each of these. So 2 horses, 2 of the birds, and look at all the little sentiments and the layers. So these each are individual layers that are pre-cut. You just pop them out and tape them, or use your dimensional foam tabs. This is the butterfly and the bunny. And this is the cat. Oh, and there's a mouse as well. And they even come with little pre-cut borders that you can use. And then these are some of the sheets you can use. You can cut them down to be smaller. You can use parts of it. You can cut them all different ways. That's why they give you a full sheet. And then you can trim it to whatever size you want. And they all are fully coordinating with the toppers. And there's the little horse. And there is a, don't know what animal that is. A mole, maybe? Hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
It's hard to see with all those flowers. Hedgehog. And butterflies.
And while you're
And so
showing
these
those,
are foiled. There's some that are foiled, and then, yep.
it's okay. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. These are the non-foiled ones. So 2 of each of these as well.
And you get, I got to tell you guys too, what's really fun. If you had to do, like, I want to show you the kitty cats, okay? If you had to die cut all these, it would be unbelievable amount of work to get all those layers because there's multiple pieces. There's a piece here,
Yes.
a piece here, a piece here. You would take you days to do that, right? So I love it that it's all, look, even these little thinner pieces over here come out. They all just pop out so you can really get these incredible layered cards. And you can see it's just page after page after page. And again, the quality of their cardstock, this is Europe for you. They always do much better cardstock than we do here in the US. I'm just gonna say it out loud. It's so true. And so it's much not just flimsy paper. And you just have a ton of stuff. So whether it's a ton of cards or a ton of scrapbook pages or home decor projects, you just get so much in this kit. I really, really love it. I think it's just beautifully, beautifully done. All right, unfortunately, we're running out of room. I want time. I want to get a couple more comments on. Let's see, Julie, she's funny. She goes, that stays on, stays on. That's pretty funny. Joy says, any ink pad marked hybrid, thanks. Any ink pad marked hybrid will work with water-based alcohol markers and paints, no smearing, no guessing. Little Darlings is available on HSN, usually are hybrids. They are. Actually, I use a lot of Little Darlings ink pads. Thank you, Joy. That was a really great point. Agnes, she got the markers. These are from Studio Light, the ones I picked up and showed you. I hope you love them. I do too. They're called Studio Light markers, and they are for painting or using them as a marker, or you can use them watercolor. Suzanne said, Suzanne, that is gorgeous. Joy loved my card. Melina says, wish all the products would show when you search HSN Gets Crafty. Well, Melina, I do too.
So that this last item,
Which, this item here?
because it was a late ad,
Yes.
it's not coming up on hsn.com, but all the other items are there. So we included the item number to it in the chat.
So but we have the item number for it. We have this kit in stock. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Agnes. This is a late ad on the Wildlife Blossoms. Just use the item number we put up there a moment ago to get that, okay? You'll find it. You just use our item number. That's going to help you. 134 4913. 4913, Melena. Hopefully that'll help you. Rebecca says, I use the Spectrum Roar waterproof ink from Crafter's Companion. I like that one. Wish HSN always kept it in stock. Well, I'm glad you bought it from us. Agnes, I just gave you the item number. There you go. We'll try to pop it up one more time. Trudy said, that's beautiful. Joyce said, so pretty, Anita. Agnes says, so stinking cute, the bunny. I totally agree on that. Nancy says, all of them are cute. Pretty cards. Everybody's just giving so many nice compliments. They love the hedgehog. They're helping us out on that one. Let's see. I love, Rebecca says, I love the hedgehog. Lisa says, love the kitty cats. Agnes says, thanks so much. All right, guys, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, wrap it up. Miss Anita, as always, it has been wonderful to see you. And thank you for being a part of our night. And thank you guys for bringing us all these amazing items from Hunky Dory. We really appreciate it. I'm not going to let her go. Do I see her pretty face?
Well, thank you
there
for
we
having
go.
me. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot to show. Yeah.
It was a big night.
There's a little bit of a delay too, so.
I know. It's a little awkward to wait.
It was great showing all these.
Well, have a great night, sweetie, and thank you for everything you guys do. We really appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you. Have a good night. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, honey. Okay, just FYI, also, we have a page. I think if you go to hsn.com and you type in HSN Gets Crafty, it'll take you to the page that has all the products in the show. Evelyn, can you double check to make sure that's updated? Yeah. That's a really easy way. Is that how you're finding it? Yeah. And you type in HSN Gets Crafty, right? Yep. So go to hsn.com. You'll see the very search engine, HSN Gets Crafty. It will take you to all the products we feature every Tuesday night. It'll show you like these markers from 2 weeks ago if we have any left. It's a huge kit, by the way. So just go there and you'll see all of tonight's lineup so you won't have to search crazy for the products. If you go to HSN Gets Crafty from hsn.com and it's right on the homepage, put that in the search engine, and it'll take you to our special page that features this plus the show, which is really cool. All right, so here's what's happening. Next week, we're going to be at 7:30, right? Because Suzanne Runyon does have another job here at HSN, and that's to be on television and do a whole bunch of stuff there. So we're going to start at 7:30 next Tuesday. Our next big craft day is March 28th. Please join me straight up at midnight. We do have a brand new Gemini, but you got to see the big cut that comes with it. I'm telling you, even if you have a Gemini, it is worth seeing what we're going to feature because it's really cool. And I want to make sure you check it out because it's one of the most extensive things I've seen us do as a Today Special in a very long time. Other than that, am I missing anything, guys? 5 flex, we got all that? Okay, so with that note, I want to thank all my crafting cuties for joining me. Welcome to all of you who are brand new. Thanks for hanging out tonight. As you know, as always, I love you very much, and I will see you on the air and then right here at 7:30 next Tuesday.